All right, guys. Jim, everyone. Let me start with Jim. So far so good. We've discussed about the futures trading earlier today. So, like on negative. So, hopefully before the end of today, it will be a positive. So, for all of you that don't know me, my name is Trust. My name is Trust A. So, my name is Trusted. So, we'll be, brainstorming on how the market went today. So as you can see, there's actually like a very bad market here. So it's actually a very bad market here. So
All right, so we're going to be continuing where we stop, be diving back into the day analysis and the results we've gotten today so far. And also, can remember I made mention of four pairs in the morning, and we've taken care of three, and we are left with one. We are left with one to do. So we are going to dive into that one now, and also we are going to check the result of what we've had today so far. And okay, going straight to the point, you guys can remember we took BTC USDT in the evening, and this is currently what it's looking like. And then on our L Bank trading app, this is what we have: minus 1% on BNB USDT, and also minus 10% on BTC US. And don't forget we placed Ethereum USDT as well. So that one we have been taking even already. So this is currently what we have at hand now. So this is the BTC market is looking like. I think I will have to be closing that because of what we are having. So currently, this is what BTC is looking like right here. This is what we have on BTC, and you can see the and on that double top we are having money. This candlestick formation. So we'll be taking it down. We are going to fall below this place now. So on the time frame, you can see we have this double top here. We've gotten three candlestick formation right here. So we should be expecting that the market should continue the bearish trend that was that was taken on Sunday evening. So we should be continuing to the downside. So I will have to be closing. I will have to be closing BTC. The long we did earlier. You can remember this was what we used in longing the market. This and our entry was around here. So I'll be closing that right now, and we'll be waiting for the next available opportunity so we can have a clear edge on what to do on BTC USDT. So I'll be closing that right now. And where's my close? So back to this. Let's go into CUSDT. Let's see what happened on that on Sunday, where we had a massive dump to the downside. So let's look at the missed opportunity we had on that. Back to our 4 hours time frame, you can see this, and looking at the bigger picture, you're going to be seeing something like this. You can tell that the market is bullish, and we actually move from support to resistance. Yeah. So this was where we got rejected. right from here. And then we also have our break of market structure, which is our BOS right here. You've seen the BOS right there. And then we have what? We have the market testing again. This was our previous resistance right here. Our previous resistance, and then we have the market testing this area again. We have this. So don't forget, you are to break your market down into three phases, which is the nature, the continuation, and your what and your candlestick. So we're impulse right here, and this was our valued area. Let me switch to 1 hour time frame so we can see that very well. See this right here, right here. I would have loved to take price back to this point, but my premium trading view is having an issue, so we cannot use that this night. I would have loved to take price back to this point, so you can see how we maximize the opportunity here to take it down to this point. And also, you can see this reversal we were having right immediately we go to that point. We have this right here, and that was where we started the impulsive movement to the downside, and that was how the market dumped to the downside. You'll be focusing on your impulse, your correction, and also you have this V pattern like this, which took us to the don't know if my premium trading view is going to work. I would have loved to log in into that again and see. Let me try that. Before we move on. And if it's not going to work, we are going to come back to this one. An issue. No, we cannot use this. We have to continue with the one we are using before. So I'll just have to maneuver it and see what we can get from that. So let's assume you are seeing your price at this point and you want to make use of the opportunity you are seeing right here. I mean, this reversal pattern you are seeing right here. Don't forget your 15 minutes is for your entering type. So immediately you saw this inverted hammer right here, this pin bar right here, you already know that there's reversal in what? In the market nature. So you'll be taking your entering at the close of this, while your SL will be above just like this, and you'll be doing what? You'll be targeting your support level, which is at this point. And the way we manage our trade, once we start moving at 1%, you remember that you have to break in even just to secure your funds. And then what happened when the market starts moving? The market started moving and we have this choppy kind of trend. It wasn't really that impulsive because we are what? We are at the top of the structure. And don't forget, this is the resistance line. This is the resistance line right here. Let me change it to white. That's the resistance line. And we were still playing around that before we started the impulsive movement. These are kind of the opportunity you are going to see in the market, and all this happened on Sunday evening, and that was how we had this massive dump like this. That's one is to 12. So currently, this is what the market is looking like currently, and I expect that according to my forecast, I expect the market to just break this current high here. So we are going to form something like a bigger pattern like this, going to go towards the downside. So we have this impulsive leg to this upside down here, and also we are going to touch here and we'll be looking at the market dumping to the support level. I mean back to this level here. So now it's now from this point now we are going to determine whether we are going to reverse back to the upside or we are going to break this low here to continue the bearish run, and we'll be expecting the market to come and touch this 0.5 again, but not really sure we are going to get to that point. But according to the forecast now and what we are looking at and what we have at hand now, we are expecting that this trend should get to the support level, and from the support level we are going to decide whether we are coming back to the upside or we are going to continue this sideways movement like this for some couple of months, and after that maybe the market is not going to break below or higher. So that's just what I'm having currently on SUI USDT. So back to BTC USDT. Back to BTC USDT. Let's see what we can do on that again. Let's see whether we have some other thing on that. Let's just see together. We have our bigger pattern already, which is giving us an edge to sell to the 90% rule. That is, BTC is going to touch 80K again. I'm not sure, it's just a forecast because I'm not a whale in the market and I'm not an insider. I only just deal with technical and fundamental analysis with my price action. So what my price action is saying currently here is that since we did not have this impulsive movement to the upside in the morning from this point, we should be looking at selling it to the downside. So I think I'll be risking that this evening, and we all are going to see how that is going to go, because this is looking like a steep pattern plus the rejected double top we're having around. So we have this together now. We have this right here and to this as well. We should be expecting it to break this resistance right here, and if not breaking this resistance, that is, we're gonna move sideways for some hours, and then we'll be looking at touching this neck again, this support level that was here, and then we are going to turn it to our resistance to sell to the downside. But considering the information we are having at hand now, we are going to be going in with this double top that we are having right here. This is our double top, point one. We have this our point one, and this is point two. And if you look at that, that's giving us an edge for what? I already told you that this is a morning star right here. So let's switch to the 15-minute time frame so we can see how we can manage that. We have this rejection here, a dodgy like kind of candlestick, followed by hanging man right here, and then we have this bearish rejection. So let's take our entry from here. Don't forget, we already had a breaking even today. I closed BTC on minus 10% loss, and also BNB is running on 7% profit. I mean, one. So this is what the BNB is currently looking at. I did not really have any confusion about that. I still have that mindset that the BNB is still going to pump. So what we are looking at currently here is selling BTC to downside. uh let's put our TP here first, in case we are going to form a double bottom and then buy to the upside. So let's target that support level. So we'll be placing this now with about 0.5 risk. So we have this our SL. Then I'll take profit, and we are going to be risking. Don't forget, let your let your trade be on isolation. Don't let it be on cross margin. And also, I'll be going in with 50x, and I'll be risking $50 on this. This is 41, or probably we leave it at 60. So we'll be opening short on this now. So we'll go short on this. So our order has been filled. Let's see how. And while we watch BTC do what we ask it to do, or do what we feel our forecast is going to give us, we are still going to check another pair together. We are going to work on SRP USDT together. Let's see the missed opportunity we might have on the add on that, and what the trend is currently looking like now. So I will be clearing all this now. I will be moving down to our 4 hours time frame. So let's look at what we have here. This is our picture, and we have this resistance right here, and also this support level. And movement now is not impulsive. I mean, this current movement is not impulsive to the downside. We have to do what? Mark it as our pattern, where we have our low high and low high and low. That is, we should be reversing back to the upside. This is clear that SRP is going to rise with time, and probably we are going to break this resistance, this 90% through this resistance here, and we start trending higher. So I will be marking out another low, the next available low that I'm seeing by my right, I mean by my left hand, and you can see that big rejection on the 4 hours time frame. You can see that big pin bar there. We have that big rejection, and on our 1 hour now. So let's just see what is happening currently. So this is what is happening currently. All right, so looking at this now, we've gotten this impulsive leg to the upside, and now what we are going to be expecting SRP USDT to do is to give us a continuation. We already have that nice nature, so we have this already, and we expect the market to do what? To give us a bull flag to the upside, and we'll be expecting SRP to trend to this point first, get to $2.2, and then we'll be having a little correction from there before we do what? Before we get to our 90% through. So this is what I'm having currently, according to forecast and my speculation. So this is what SRP is looking like currently. But let's see with time. Let's see what the market tells us again, and probably we are going to have a shift in focus, and then we are going to come and reconcile again and check the possible way we are still going to go again. All right, let's see what BTC is doing. See what BTC is doing. Oh yeah, I can analyze. Okay, let me touch Solana USDT now. Let me touch it so we can all learn together. Let me attend to that. All right, so this is Solana USDT. Let's consider the bigger pattern first. Let's consider what we have. Okay, this is our 4 hours time frame. You can see this large flag we had previously on Solana USDT. So this is the flag that we have on Solana USDT, and you can see that we've not really reached the support level. I mean the 90% through of this bigger pattern, we've not touched the 90% rule. So we are to touch this point before we consider moving to the downside or trending to the upside. But if you take a closer look to the current price now and the current movement of, you can see that I can say we are moving sideways, because this is even trending to the downside. So I can say we are moving between this whole thing here. You can see we move from support to resistance to support to resistance again, and then we're breaking into the support area again. So how do we bank on this now, and how do we know where this is going to, the next movement of Solana USDT now? Don't forget, you just have to look to your left, and probably you are going to have some kind of information you need to ride the next movement of the market. And if looking to my left now, you are going to see this pattern right here. So look, see, identifying that now, you just have to put this on your resistance, your support level, and we have this massive dump to this side, and we got rejected. So after rejecting, we were supposed to move impulsively to the upside, but it's not looking like that yet. Let's check our 1 hour time frame and see what we are currently doing there. And you can see this is resistance and this is our support level. So apparently we need to touch the support level we consider before we are going to consider going to the upside. And if I should mark this out again, this looks like a rising wedge that went to the upside. So this is all what we are having right here. And currently now, after our impulsive leg, you can see this right here. You can see this right here. And how do we even approach this point here? We approach that point correctively. It wasn't even impossible. So this is a reversal right here. This is a reversal. So what I will be waiting for here is that I'll be waiting for the next impulse that will be coming in right here after this reversal here, because this is apparently the upside and I don't want to catch the top. I want to catch the continuation. So I'll be waiting for the market to impulse down, and then we have a continuation here, and I will be riding to the downside with the movement. But currently, this is what but currently this is what we are having on Solana USDT. So we are expecting that the bearish the bearish movement at this point, and we'll be expecting at 121, possibly we'll be expecting it back at 121. So that's just all I have on Solana US. All right, let's watch for the main time and see what he is going to do before we are going to call it a day at this point here. And if you have more question, you can drop it in the comment section and I will attend to that while we watch the market movement based on our prediction, so we can know whether it's going to follow our analysis. So if you have any, drop it and I will attend to it so we can all learn from this section. So this was the trade that took us out on breaking even. Yeah. So hopefully we should have something like a continuation right here tomorrow. Probably if we had a double top here, we should be considering selling to the downside by tomorrow. Yeah, that is just something like this. We have this, and then we drop to this point, or we take it down to this point, and we have here. Maybe let's just see how it goes. So, all right, guys and girls, I think this is where we are going to be saying good night to today's live section. And don't forget what we've actually looked on and then what we've discussed. We expect BTC to drop to 91K for the present price, and probably on the long run, we'll be testing 80K. We are still looking at BNB to get back to 900. I mean, sorry, did I say 900? We're expecting BNB to get back to 960, or probably drop below to 800. Don't forget the bigger pattern. And also, we are predicting that our Solana as well should do what? Our Solana should get back to 121 as well, or probably will continue the movement to the upside while we break 150. And also, we had something doing on SRP USDT as well, and we also predict on this that it should get back to 2.4 up, and or probably break through 2.4 and continue the movement to the upside. So guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of our live section. And if you are first time, this is Nova Trading Africa. Kindly do well to subscribe, like, and drop your comment. And then, in case you have any other you want me to touch, or probably you want me to predict something about one particular pair or one cryptocurrency pair like that, just let me know. Drop your comment, and in the next live section, we are going to be doing that. So don't forget, we are still going to be having our live trading. If not tomorrow, we'll be live again on Wednesday. Same time, same channel. Wish you guys good night and have a good night rest. So, bye.